Hi, I'm Liam Dillon. I'm a trained chef. I've worked in Michelin-starred establishments in my career. In 2017, I purchased the boat, and this channel is all about showing you behind the scenes what we do, our versus events, our recipes, the micro farm, and all the things that go into running a restaurant. Subscribe, follow our journey, and I hope you enjoy the video. Welcome. Hello. We have these beautiful mussels from Flying Fish, amazing mussels. We've been using them in the restaurant for quite some time. I'm going to show you how to clean them, cook them, and make a nice simple dish at home.
What makes these mussels so good?
Clean, they're plump, nice sized mussel. A lot of time you get mussels that are just covered in dirt, really full of it. It takes a long time to clean them. And yeah, just fantastic flavour. Lovely. So what we're going to do with these mussels is we're going to throw them into water and we're going to agitate them. We do this in a sink, do this in a bowl, do this in a tub like this. By agitate them, we're going to see which ones are alive, which ones are dead. We shouldn't be cooking dead shellfish because you don't know how long it's been dead for. My favourite is just nice simple bowl of mussels and a nice sauce. Whether it's what we're going to do today is a white wine cream sauce, loads of garlic, loads of onions through it, nice crusty loaf, and just sit and just scran away. So you might think that being that rough for them is bad, you're damaging them and you're making more rubbish and grit come off them, but best way to see who's alive and usable. So we just want to make sure that there's no mussels that are dead, essentially. They need the mussels to be nice and tightly closed like this, because if they're open or they might not, or damaged, you don't want to be cooking damaged shellfish. Just look at that colour, stunning. So this one's not closing. So you give it a little knock, wake it up. Not happening. There's still a bit of strength there, but for the purpose here, I'm not going to use that one. But good practice. So we need to remove the beard. So this is the beard. This is where it attach themselves to when they grow on the ropes. So we're going to just pull that out. And you can do it when they're cooked, but it's just easy to try and get them as clean as possible now. If there's any small bits of shell here, I'm just going to nice small knife for the job. Just get a smaller knife really. It makes them look better, of course. They're so delicate, the barnacles on here. You don't want to cook a parasite essentially. So I'll just quickly wrap up these. Right, now the barnacles scraped off, the beards have been taken out. One final wash, get all those last bits of grit off the mussel, and then yeah, ready to get cooking. We're going to do nice, simple, straightforward mussels, white wine or champagne, and cream sauce. It's a lovely vehicle, the mussels, for a nice starter, main course, whatever, a nice light dish. Bay is fantastic. Give that a scrunch up and throw that in now. Garlic in this dish is essential. Nice banana shallots. We're going to use a bit of butter to sweat it down. We're going to use rapeseed oil. Beautiful thyme from the garden. We have a PF champagne. We're going to use the PF champagne in the base of the sauce. And then when we cook the mussels, we're going to use a little white wine. We're going to finish the sauce and finish the dish with chopped chive and some flat leaf parsley. Hot to trot. So butter, thyme, bay, first pressed rapeseed oil. Just glug at that. Garlic in first. Snap, crackle and pop from the thyme. So what I love about the garlic is you can kind of take it until it's just started before it burns. You get a lovely caramelisation of it. You want that caramelisation of the garlic, but otherwise you don't get it in the end of the sauce. You want it kind of toast it and cook it out a little bit. So when you go into the sauce, you leave the bits and you can see the bits of garlic, rather than just being anemic. It's just not really anything going on. So just going to sweat that down. I love it. You see all the butter in there before. Now the shallots are going to just kind of absorbing all that butter. A little bit of salt now, but not too much, because the mussels, when they release their flavour from the shell, are quite well seasoned in themselves. So, right, so when the shallots have started to go a little translucent, sweat down, they're kind of all softened up. That's now when we're going to put the champagne in. Maybe just over a glass. So bay leaves come out, thyme's come out, and the champagne PF is now reduced down to, I wouldn't say a syrup, but it's all the flavours out of it. It's coming right down. The sweetness is coming out of the champagne with the shallots, the garlic. It's all ready now for the cream to go in. And then again, we're going to bring that to the boil. With the base, You can make it exactly how you want it for the plate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it down a bit heavier because when I steam the mussels, I'm going to use that mussel stock, essentially, the liquor that's come out of the mussels from steaming them, to then let the sauce down a bit. So you're adding a bit more flavour into it again. About there now, really. Come down by, say, half, nice and fast. Bring up some chive, and then we're ready to get the mussels cooked instead of a line. Bit different. Usually we use lemon juice, but fancy being a bit fruity. Screaming hot pan, and then white wine in, mussels in, lid on, and then you just steam till they open up. People get quite scared about mussels. If they're opened up and the liquor's gone into them, then they're cooked. They take like a minute to cook. You don't have to be worried about them. Wine in, then mussels in, lid on. Lid on. Beautiful lid. Hello, mate. It's paid, yeah. Sound, cheers, mate. So just gonna give it a minute. Gentle shake, just make sure they're all in the bottom of the pan. You haven't got to start rattling it around. Just leave it alone and let it do its thing. So we'll have a little check on them now. So as the wine starts to foam up, come up. You start to see the gold, the yellow gold underneath. A couple aren't open yet, so need 30 seconds. So what we've created there is what people call mussel stock. So essentially it's the liquor that you're making from steaming the mussels. So even if you weren't using all of this, you could preserve it and use it for something else, or use it like fish stock, but use mussel stock instead. It's a great tool to use. You make some beautiful sauce out of it. And lift the mussels out. If you lift the mussels out of the liquid, there's more chance of leaving any shells and grit in that pan. If you pour them out, then all the grit that's going to come with them. Nice, really, bent spoon. So, like I said, we're going to lift the mussels out. And you can see even with in that cooking liquor there, you can see there's some grit and some bits that come off the mussel. So by taking these steps, try and minimise that. It's the best thing, really. And then what we like to do, before we're going to finish the sauce, I'm just going to remove some of these shells. Nobody likes to get a bowl full of shells when they get served it. Unless you're in France, you get the whole lot. Right, and then we're going to finish the sauce. We're going to pass that mussel stock. So any last minute bits of shell have come out. And then we're just going to let this sauce down with a little bit of cooking liquor. I'll bring that to the boil, we'll spoon that over, and then we'll finish with chives, parsley, and chops are good in. Quality control. So now's the point you want to finish that. You want to look at adjusting that sauce because you added some of the mussel stock in there, that liquor from the cooking. So that's perfect. Just go over the top. Like I said, I think it's quite nice to have all the onions, garlic, all the bits and bobs in there. I'm just going to finish with the parsley. Some stunning mussels in a cream sauce, shallots, garlic. Try it at home, let me know what you think. Comment your tweaks and your changes. There's loads of things you can do with it, so yeah, enjoy. Let me know how you get on, big boy. Just what you want in this weather, isn't it? Just what you want. Delicious, if I do say so myself. Good. Easy. Easy.